Guys, Romie here, so please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for the 2017 Billboard Music Awards. Now, it starts off with Nicki Minaj, and I said, okay, what is she going to do? It actually starts off with a medley of, these performance acts, including young girls, older, you name it, the full gambit, going through her different videos like Super Bass, Anaconda, Moment for Life, you name it, they were doing it. And I said, okay, this is cool. This is cool, but where's Nicki? Because I said, this is not what I signed up for. I signed up to see Nicki. So where's Nicki? Please like, comment, subscribe. My name is Romie, if I didn't already say so. Bees in the Trap. Again, it was nice until I said, where is Nicki? And then I hear no frauds. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that going to be another run through? Or so she's actually doing no frauds. By performance style. I said, I love me some Remy, but you can't deny the fact that Nicki Minaj was able to go and do it. No Frauds it's not a diss track, but what it is it's a track where she is partially dissing someone and also making money off of it, and I completely respect that. And now she's performing it on live TV, even though she looked earthed, because it's like because every other word was bleeped out. And I said, okay, where are we going with this? We have to get through the first. You just have to get through the first. Okay, we have to get through half of her verses on the songs before we can get to the. I said, okay, choreography, staging, cool. Wayne came out and they're like, Wayne. I said, that's great and all. But she said no. That was the only one that she was gonna do. She also did. Now I'm not doing it in the exact order. She did Regret in Your Tears, which was last. I personally don't really like that song. I don't. It's not my type of song. But like, again, it kind of reminds me of The Boys, where she had that song with Cassie. And I said, that's not my song. But that's all right. Because she also did Light My Body Up, which is my song with David Guetta. I said, okay. And then at one point, she got down, it wasn't really humping. It was almost like more so a grind, a slow grind on the stage. And of course, she was doing her usual, not really twerking, but getting low, dropping it a couple of times. Everyone was enjoying it. The crowd was going wild. Then we had to go to Swalla. My thing with Swalla is, I get what they're trying to do. They're trying to give Jason Derulo his personal time. They said, okay, we can't fit you into the true show format. And Nicki really wants to go and promote all of her new songs at once. I'm kind of surprised that Kissing Strangers wouldn't have made sense on there the way that it was going. But I was like, at this point, might as well just have Joe Jonas, DNC come out and perform. It was kind of weird though. Jason Derulo had his own little thing while it was supposed to be Nicki Minaj's, and I get it. I feel like it went on a little bit longer than it should, because they promised him he was going to have his own little set. Nicki, as I said, she also did her verse for Swalla, and then she did Regret in Your Tears. It was cool. It was visually interesting. It was an interesting way to open up the show. Was it my favorite? No. Was it bad? No. Did I like it? Yeah. So that's really all that matters. As far as the host, we had Vanessa Hudgens. She actually did multiple things tonight. She did the verse for Nicki Minaj's and for Monster, and of course she killed it, because hello, who doesn't know that verse? Who doesn't know that verse at this point? Who hasn't mouthed that verse? Who hasn't killed that verse in their car, in the shower, just walking around their head? And then she went and did Cher, and I said, I kind of forgot that she can sing, and not just like, whoa. So I was like, okay, kind of forgot. Disney will have you thinking that some of these stars can't sing, or at least are just like general doo-wop-a-dop-bop-bop-bops, and that's it. But no, they're more than that. Big winners, which we expected, which were the Chainsmokers, and again, that makes a lot of sense, since the Chainsmokers, if this is a Billboard Music Awards, this is more so about just charting, really charting regardless of what manner. Because of that, why wouldn't the Chainsmokers win? A lot. Camila Cabello, she goes and performs. Now she did both songs. It's interesting because I never heard the original one, which kind of sounds like either it has to do with a boyfriend, or what I really think it's about is her leaving the group and her kind of explanation of essentially more so feeling like she got kicked out. She's told while she's in her hotel room that, all right, bye-bye, we don't need you anymore type of thing. Again, I could be completely wrong because I haven't listened to the full song. And I said, this sounds off. Something about this. Okay, it's emotion. It's supposed to sound like emotion. Got it. Got it. Next, we get to the song that I do like. Cry in the Club. Or is it Crying in the Club? Either way, I said this song sounds like Sia. Found out that Sia was the co-writer. Or Sia was the main writer and Camila was the co-writer. Either way, I like the song. The song is a hit. I already know it's a hit. It doesn't matter who you give it to. As long as their voice fits, which of course hers does, it's going to be a hit. Now, performance-wise, I like the visuals a lot. I see where they're going with it. It's just weird because I just don't see Camila as... She's only a couple of years younger than me. But I don't see her as... like a grown up as far as like body wise. So I'm just like, this is just it just feels like a song that should have gone to Rihanna. Not even including you, a song that Rihanna probably wouldn't have done because she's not trying to do just like traditional pop anymore. But you get what I mean. It's just there's a disconnect. Drake kept on winning, which I wasn't mad at because, again, this is about the charts. And I said if the Chainsmokers or Drake doesn't win, that doesn't make sense. The Chainsmokers performed Young. I don't know the song. I haven't listened to the song. I haven't listened to their album. Really, after their initial run, I was like, okay, this is cool or whatever. But I moved on past that. There were a couple of people that performed who I don't really know. I believe a woman by the name of Ellie. I don't remember her last name. Ed Sheeran did Castle on the Hill. Again, another performance I said, this is cool, but that's not my song. So because that's not my song, I just can't fully get into it. I hear it. You're doing a great job. If I was at a concert, I would definitely enjoy it. But just in this award show format, Florida Georgia Line won. Cool. I don't really listen to their music, but I know who they are. So, of course, I'm happy that they won. Miley Cyrus performed. And I said, okay. I've never really listened to her song Malibu. Haven't. I don't even know if the song has a full title, if it's just titled Malibu. And apparently she definitely did a country version. I said, wait a minute. For the snippet that I heard on, Elvis's show, this sounds a little different. And it was all right. It wasn't bad. But again, it's not my type of song. I'm really glad, though, that she's done with the shenanigans. And if the shenanigans wasn't trying to look black or act black, because that's not shenanigans. The shenanigans was her sticking that tongue out every 5 seconds, her with those honey buns on her head, her with the outrageous outfits just to make a point that she's older and that she's mature. We get it. Like, you shocked us and the shock factor's over. And I'm glad you realized you shouldn't do that anymore. You don't need to. I don't know what Drake was on, but I think everyone in Young Money was on as well. Because Drake was lit. He was saying how, Vanessa Hudgens looks really good, which obviously it's Vanessa Hudgens. She always looks good. She always, especially in this, oh, damn, High School Musical days. I was just like, oh, look at her. But what was I saying? Drake was lit. Drake was talking about, yo, Luda, I know that there was some beef going on in the past, but that was in the past. At the end of the day, we need to come together. I love you. Shout out to you on all your success. I said, wait a minute. Nicki was like, hello, why are you giving all people compliments? What about me? I said, she did not. He was like, oh, yes, you compliment Nicki Minaj. I'm glad that we came back together. I said, what do you mean came back together? You know, falling out? I know that was rumored, but I didn't realize that was a real... Oh, because of me. I forgot about him. I completely forgot about him. I was like, I'm falling out over what? But Drake was... I was enjoying it. Drake's speeches tonight were the show. I don't care what anyone says. His speeches were the show. I just needed them replayed during a couple of performances. Lord performed, and I like Green Light more. I said, okay, I get the song now. I see the visual. I get the song now. I didn't watch the music video. Maybe if I watched the music video, then that would have been the case. The Chainsmokers kept sweeping up awards, awards. Sam Hunt performed. I listened to his music, so I said, okay, we're moving on. I said, oh, Puffy, all right. Now as we know, today is Notorious B.I.G.'s birthday. Christopher Wallace's birthday. So we're there to celebrate that, celebrate Bad Boy, celebrate the tour that they went on last year, celebrate the fact that Bad Boy sold over 500 million records worldwide. But really to celebrate Biggie and Bad Boy. And there's going to be a movie. It's going to be documentary style. And it's going to be on Apple Music. I said, dang, Tidal didn't get the rights. Jay, how'd you let that one slip? Apple must have paid them guap. Because I really feel like Diddy would have been like, you know what, Jay, we rocking, I got you, you got me. So Apple must have been like, we're paying for everything. We're paying for everything, we're giving you everything. So just. But when Biggie's son, came out and introduced himself, I said, oh, we haven't seen you in years. We haven't seen you in years. I was just like, oh yeah, you are the guy from the movie. What? He's, again, we already know he's an actor, but he's also doing music. And I really appreciate the fact that we heard in the past that some of the family felt that Puffy didn't do enough to show, not Biggie love, but the family love. So I'm glad that he put the family out there as well, love and respect. And trust and believe, some way, somehow, I will be watching that movie. Lord, if I have to go and temporarily get an Apple Music subscription, I'm done. If they give it to me for like a couple of dollars a month, I'll pay for Apple and for Tidal. I don't care. I already have Tidal. If it's only a couple of dollars a month, I'll happily pay for Apple because Tidal doesn't have BTS's full discography. They only have one album. One album. What am I supposed to do with one album? What am I supposed to do with one? The album is great, but I'm still hurt. But this is the moment we've been waiting for. Because BTS, they won! They won! I'm so happy for them. I became a recent fan. So clearly, I don't know honestly any of their names, or really how to pronounce them. I'm not going to pretend like I can name 5 songs or 10 songs. I know the music. I pretend to know the lyrics, even though I know I don't. I just love the music. And the fact that they can dance. And they're not, like, I wanted to see more of that back here in the U.S. Like, come on now. How is it that we have Korean, mid-height, white as can be men going and out dancing, out singing, and better production than some of these black artists out here, even though that's essentially what they're fully incorporating, at least with this particular group. Like, come on now! So that's why I'm going to put my support behind BTS and also anyone else who's giving me that type of energy and sound. That's just what it is right now. But then Celine Dion, she went and performed. Oh, my heart will go on. It's so messed up how I never knew the title of that song for years. I didn't know that was the title. I was like, what is that? Oh, that's a different song. So I'd always skim by because I was like, where's the Titanic song? I was like, dummy, that is it. It was like, okay. She was in white. She was in white. She was engulfed in the chandelier. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Engulfed in the chandelier. They had the Titanic playing in the background. She was singing for her life. The crowd gave her like a 5-minute standing ovation. Vanessa Hudgens was crying. I said, that sums it up. You did. Come on now. That's what up. She did that. Next thing we know, we have Imagine Dragons go and perform Believer. I like that song. I really do. But I feel like I almost like Thunder more. Almost. Almost. But that's not to discredit them. Uh, Next thing we had a country category go. Top country artist, I believe, and Blake Shelton won, which I said no surprising with the machine behind him. How and the music, you know, a lot of people seem to like it. Why wouldn't he win? This is the Billboard Music Awards. It's all about actual stats. That's all that matters. So I knew BTS was going to win because their fan army is ridiculous. Now I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a part of the fan army because I don't even know all their names. I just love the music. Can't that just be enough for right now? Can't that just be enough for right now? But shout out to Drake. He was performing. What was it, at the Bellagio? At the Fountain? I said, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Like the staging? Drake's staging production is great. I absolutely have to always remember to give that to him. Halsey, I know the song. I know her. Both cool on both parts, but it was okay. It was okay. It gave me kind of exactly what I expected. John Legend, I'm not going to pretend like I know the song, but, you know, he can sing, so I was listening to him. And then Florida Georgia Line came out to, you know, join in as well. I said, okay, this is nice. Holy God, oh, okay. Yeah, we can rock with this. It's a Sunday, so, okay, we got this. Wait a minute, was that Cat Graham I saw? Oh my God, Cat Graham is in the movie? Oh, Lord, Cat Graham is in the Tupac movie. Damn, I might have to go and see that now. Yeah, I had the biggest crush on Cat Graham. You don't even know. I had the biggest crush on Cat Graham. Oh, okay. Next thing we know, I didn't realize this because I didn't do my research this year. So I didn't know that the Billboard Music Awards this year was honoring Cher. So I said, okay. I was like, oh, get it. One song, two song, three song, oh, pop it, low. And then she continued on. After they kind of did the montage of the fact that she just has, she has, what is it, Emmy, Grammy, Golden Globe, an Oscar. So she has the four. I think in media and entertainment, if you have all four, I forgot what it's called, but basically you're a boss. You're a boss, you're a legend. You're a legend just from getting that status. And the fact that she's 71 years old, happy belated birthday, because Mr. Birthday, she turned 71 yesterday. I said, look at her. Look at that face. Holy, how she look? I don't care what she got done. I said, that's how you do it, because you look good. That's all that matters. You look good. These people out here getting stuff done, they look tragic. They look tragic. I promise you, tragic. And so, she goes to the final, she's like, oh, yeah. Oh, my God. So Cher just said, she thanked luck. I said, well, I understand that you said luck. I'm saying God. I'm saying Lord. Because, of course, there could have been a million and one things that could have occurred in your career that caused you to go in a different way. So I'm just saying, just helping you out a little bit. Just a little bit. But she said luck. And of course, sometimes things just randomly happen. But I see, because my faith and stuff, I don't see all that. But I get where she was coming from. I appreciate the fact that she acknowledged all the people that helped her. And she was just like, look, this took a village and then some. So appreciate everyone around you. I said, you better speak on it. And I just love the fact that you see a room full of different people and they're all enjoying the music. Because that's what it's supposed to be about. That's what it's supposed to be about. Bruno Mars saying his face off like that's a surprise. Versace on the floor. Ooh. Now, Drake won for Artist of the Year. And Drake was lit. Like I said, Oh my God. And I know why now. They all had, look, I said, Lord Jesus. At the end of his speech, because he had his dad there, his dad was wearing the purple suit with the shoes. It's like, shout out to Pops. Shout out to Wayne. Shout out to Nicki, my love, my life. Shout was just like, mwah. Yeah. I said, oh my God. They took out the, I can't, with the brown look. These are some, and I love every moment of it. I love every moment of it. And that was it. It was a good show. There were no major hiccups. I did notice when Leah Michelle almost fell. I said, oh God. Because you know she was looking to make sure. And that's why I said, Nicki, you better make sure they got... Wait! Make sure you got Nicki when she's walking up there. You already know she wears like them 6-inch heels. Stop it. Get her hand. Get her hand. That's it, guys. That's all I have for you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, no, it was cool.